Hi, my name is Brenda Gabriela Santana Rega, and my discipline is Hispanic literature. Long story short, and just like my teachers used to say, the purpose is learning to read and write correctly in the Spanish language. Although reading and writing are skills that normally we take for granted, really, the most of times we used to read something superficially. We becoming writing experts because we follow all of the drafting rules, and learning to read with so much attention becomes a need on our job. So, we read texts from Spain, Mexico, Venezuela, Chile, Guatemala, Colombia, and many more countries whose language is Spanish. My colleagues and I have to put attention in each detail because the list could be primordial to make an interpretation. At this point, I can say that there is no author that writes something for a simple accident. Sometimes they can include something unconsciously. We have to find why are those details in the text. Therefore, we have three main ways to choose: edition, teaching, and research. The first one is about to correct, to market, and to let book to reach readers. The second one allows to share the knowledge to next generation. And the last one implies to becoming a specialist of periods, literary genres, or authors. Throughout the university career, we have to make a run through all of history because it is essential to understand a text or an author. We began science the classic Greeks and Romans because then there is no Spanish yet, and they are the first universal literary records. Then the Middle Ages, the conquest of America, the colonies' independence, and later their own literature with their conflicts and identity clashes. Sometimes also we need to know some paintings or sculptures and its history because there are authors who are inspired on it, or there are representations of a literary text or certain scenes of it. What we always have to do is to identify rhetorical figures, genres, subgenres, literary themes, topics, and motives. In the case of poetry and theater, we have to identify metrics and kind of verse. Those general analyses they could take us to more particular observations. Whichever way I decide to take, I know my discipline is important because it makes it easier for the reader to access a book. A literary is always a life or thought reflection of an environment. In certain way, it could be said that it is the perfect way to understand life.